Okay, so today we'll be making some fry bake. Okay guys, so we're going to be making some fry bake. So we're going to start off with 2 cups of flour. This is just all-purpose flour that I'm using. This is 1 cup and this is 2 cups. Okay, so we have 2 cups of flour. Now I'm going to put 1 teaspoon of baking powder. 1 teaspoon of baking powder. I'm going to put 1 teaspoon of yeast. This is instant yeast. 1 teaspoon of yeast. I'm going to put 1 tablespoon of jaggery powder. So jaggery powder is a raw cane sugar. You can actually smell the molasses in it. So if you're interested, I'll leave a link in the description showing you where you can get jaggery powder. We're going to be putting a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And we're going to put 2 tablespoons of butter. In my case, I will put 2 tablespoons of ghee as I have it at hand. Okay, so I'm going to put the attachment on and then we're going to slowly add our water. I'm just allowing it to mix a little while before I start adding the water. Okay, I'm now going to change off this hook and put on the other one. So I didn't use all of my water. I did take out about 3/4 cups of water, and I didn't have to use all of it because I was just slowly adding it until I saw that everything came together. So that's why I said to slowly add your water. Okay, so now I'm going to let this knead for about 8 minutes. All right, so now that our dough is finished kneading, just gonna form it together into a ball and we're gonna cover it and leave it to rest. Right, so I'm going to put a little bit of oil on top of it, just rub it with some oil. Okay guys, so as you can see our dough has risen, and so now we're going to put it on our board here so we can roll it out into smaller pieces so that we can fry it in order to make our fry bake, right? So what I'm going to do is just, if it's nice and soft, I'm just going to like roll it out into a log. Oh, this is moving. I'm going to put this underneath here so it doesn't move. There you go. Okay. All right. So let me kind of cut this. Into these little pieces. All right. So I'm just going to form it now into balls. Now if you want to get a perfect shape on your ball, you can rest it down here and you put your hand like this and you go in a circular motion. Now we don't have to do that because we're going to be flattening out this to fry. But if you're making like mini dinner rolls, this is how you get the perfect shape for a dinner roll. So that's just some bonus information. All right, but we're going to roll out these into, let me just finish getting these into the balls, and then we're going to flatten it, and then we're going to head over to the stove. So let me get to doing these, and then I'll be back. Okay, so we have all our dough rolled out into balls, and now what I'm going to do is, you know what, I don't actually need this. I was going to flatten it out and rest it in here, but I just realized that I could also just rest it on here, even though this board is heavy. So now what we're going to do is flatten out to make our bake. Okay, so this is going to be the size of our fry bake, right? So we're just going to flatten that out like this here, right? And that's going to be our fry bake size. So again, I'm going to have to flatten out the rest of these. So I'm just going to get to that. Okay guys, so when I throw the oil on the bake like this, it helps it to puff up.